Ankle pain can be a debilitating condition that affects people of all ages and activity levels. Whether you're an athlete recovering from an injury or someone who simply wants to improve their mobility, physiotherapy can be an effective way to alleviate pain and improve your overall function. A sprained ankle involves a tearing in the ligaments that connect your ankle bones together, usually happening when your foot rolls sideways. It is also called an inversion trauma. How can a physiotherapist help you? At the beginning, bruising and swelling of the ankle may be present. The RICE method is usually applied and it consists of rest, ice, 20 minutes at a time, compression using an elastic band, and elevation of the ankles by lifting them above the heart level. A physiotherapist can work with you to develop a personalized rehabilitation program that addresses the specific causes of your ankle pain. These may include exercises to strengthen the muscles around the ankle, stretching to increase flexibility, and techniques to improve balance and coordination. Why understanding your ankle anatomy is extremely important. The ankle joint is the articulation between your distal fibula and tibia of the leg and the talus, which is the proximal part of your foot. I won't go into details explaining the anatomy. A general knowledge is essential before proceeding to the treatment plan. The bones of the foot consist of tarsals, metatarsals, and phalanges. The dorsum of the foot consists of extensor digitorum brevis and extensor hallucis brevis. The plantar side is composed of 4 layers, from superficial to deep, as well as the fibrous plantar aponeurosis. The ligaments consist of the lateral collateral ligament complex, or the LCL, as well as the medial collateral ligament complex, also known as MCL, or the deltoid ligament. The tibiofibular syndesmosis stabilizes the distal tibia and fibula, resisting axial rotation and translational forces. What is the focus of the ankle pain rehabilitation process? Strengthening the ankle. One of the most effective ways to rehabilitate an ankle injury is to strengthen the muscles that support it. This includes the calf muscles, the muscles on the foot of the shin, and the muscles on the inside and outside of the ankle. Ankle strengthening exercises. There are many exercises that can be used to strengthen the muscles around the ankle joint. Some examples are ankle dorsiflexion. Sit with your foot hanging off the edge of a step or a raised surface. Use your ankle to lift your toes towards your shin and then lower them back down. Repeat for 10 to 15 repetitions and then switch to the other foot. Heel raises. Stand with your feet hip-width apart and your toes pointing forward. Slowly raise your heels as high as you can, squeezing your calf muscles as you lift. Lower your heels back to the ground and repeat for 10 to 15 repetitions. Ankle inversion and eversion. Sit on the floor with your legs straight out in front of you. Use your ankle to turn your foot inwards and then outwards, engaging the muscles on the inside and outside of your ankle. Repeat for 10 to 15 repetitions and then switch to the other foot. Toe lifts. Stand with your feet hip-width apart and your toes pointing forward. Slowly lift your toes as high as you can, squeezing the muscles in your foot as you lift. Lower your toes back to the ground and repeat for 10 to 15 repetitions. Stretching the ankle's connective tissue. In addition to strengthening exercises, stretching the muscles and tendons around the ankle can help to improve flexibility and range of motion. This can be particularly important for people who have experienced a sprain or strain. Stretching the muscles around the ankle can help improve mobility and flexibility. Here are a few examples of ankle stretching exercises. Ankle circles. Sit on the floor with your legs straight out in front of you. Keep your heel on the ground and use your ankle to make circles with your foot, going clockwise and then counterclockwise. Repeat for 10 to 15 repetitions and then switch to the other foot. Ankle dorsiflexion. Sit on the floor with your legs straight out in front of you. Loop a towel around the ball of your foot and gently pull towards you, keeping your heel on the ground. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds and then switch to the other foot. Ankle inversion and eversion. Sit on the floor with your legs straight out in front of you. Place a resistance band around the ball of your foot and gently pull your foot inwards and then outwards, stretching the muscles on the inside and outside of your ankle. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds and then switch to the other foot. Calf stretch. Standing facing a wall. Place your hands on the wall and then step back with one leg, keeping the heel on the floor. Bend your front knee and feel the stretch on the back leg's calf. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds and then switch to the other foot. Soleus stretch. In a seated position, stretch your legs out in front of you with the knees slightly bent and point the toes towards you. This will stretch the soleus muscle. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds and then switch to the other foot. Enhancing ankle's balance and coordination. Finally, improving balance and coordination can help to prevent future injuries and improve overall function. This may include exercises such as standing on one foot, walking on uneven surfaces, and practicing proprioception exercises. Single leg balance. Stand on one leg and hold the position for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Repeat on the other leg. You can progress to more challenging tasks like closing your eyes or adding some movements like reaching forward or backwards. Heel to toe walk. Walk in a straight line, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot. Ankle alphabet. Sit in a chair and write the alphabet with your foot, tracing each letter in the air. Balance board. Stand on a balance board and try to maintain your balance while performing various exercises such as leg raises or squats. Resistance band ankle rotation. Sit in a chair and place a resistance band around your foot. Rotate your ankle in different directions against the resistance provided by the band. Calf raises. Stand on a step and raise up your toes, then lower your heels back down. Tippy toe walk. Walk on your toes for a short distance. Ball roll. Sit on a chair and place a ball under one foot, then roll it around with your foot to work on ankle mobility. With the help of a physiotherapist, you can recover from your ankle pain and get back to the activities you enjoy. Remember to always consult with your physiotherapist before starting any rehabilitation program. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. See you in the next one.